Have you ever felt like you've lost yourself after a major life change? Whether it's the end of a relationship, the loss of a job, or a serious health issue, you know it's easy to feel like your identity has been shattered. But what if I told you that this could also be a perfect opportunity to rediscover who you truly are and build a life that lights you up? Now stay with me and let's dive into how you can regain a sense of self and thrive no matter what life throws at you. I'm Diane Morgan. Welcome to Nourish and Flourish, and this is a channel where midlife women come to heal, thrive and live fully. So today we're talking about something so many of us struggle with: losing our sense of identity. This is a topic that touches so many aspects of our lives, and I'm here to help you navigate through it and come out the other side stronger. So this week I've been reflecting on the significance of identity. You know, it's interesting how we often define ourselves by the roles we play, the stories we tell ourselves, and the labels we wear. Whether it's what we do for a living, the relationship we're in, or the successes we've achieved. But what happens when something in our life changes dramatically? That's when our sense of identity can be shaken to its core. You know, losing a loved one, going through a breakup, facing financial hardship, dealing with serious health issues. These are all moments that can strip away the identity we've held on to. Suddenly we're left with an empty space where that identity used to be, and it can feel like the ground has been pulled from under us. And this can lead to anxiety, depression, social isolation and loss of self-confidence. You know, when you lose a relationship, for example, you might feel like you've lost a part of yourself, especially if your identity was deeply tied to being a wife, husband or parent. You know, this can be a traumatic process. You might find yourself questioning, who are you now that your role has changed? And you know, if you've been in a toxic relationship, the damage can be even more profound. You might not recognize the strong, confident person you once were, and you're left wondering how you allowed yourself to be treated that way. Or maybe you've lost a spouse, someone who was your confidant, your partner in crime, and the one you shared your dreams and fears with. Without them, you might feel raw, vulnerable, and unsure of who you are now. You know, I remember when my mum, dad, and brother all died within 8 months of each other. Suddenly, I felt abandoned, like I'd lost my anchor to my past. My identity as a daughter, as part of that family unit, felt shaken. It was as if the person I was had been altered forever, and I was left wondering, who am I now? And you know, losing a job can have a similar effect. Your work often provides structure, purpose, and a sense of identity, and when that's taken away, it can leave you feeling lost and uncertain about your future. Look at health issues. They can also strip away your sense of self. When you're suddenly unable to do the things that you've always done, whether it was working, driving, or just going about your daily routine, it can be incredibly disorientating. And you start reflecting on your life and wonder, how did I get there? And of course, divorce is another major life change that can cause a loss of identity. You know, it's not uncommon to feel like you've failed as you struggle with the emotional and legal process. And if you're in midlife and your children are leaving home and your marriage is ending, well, the combined loss of those roles as a mother and a wife can be overwhelming. But whatever you're going through, it's important to know that your feelings are a normal and natural response to major life changes. And it's okay to feel confused, unsettled, and even scared. But it's also an opportunity to rediscover yourself and build a new identity, one that reflects who you are now. So how do you cope with this loss of identity? Well, here are a few things you can start to do right now. First off, reflect on your past. Think about what you loved to do before the change. What brought you joy? Where did you feel most alive? Do the things still interest you now? Reinvent yourself. This is a chance to explore new hobbies, passions, and interests. Maybe you've always wanted to volunteer, or you love being in nature. Now is the time to dive into these activities. But remember to take it slow, as this is a process and you don't have to figure it out overnight. Take your time to explore what truly matters to you right now. And of course, remember to address any unfinished business, because to move forward, it's crucial to deal with any emotional baggage from the past. And this could be unresolved feelings or unmet expectations that are holding you back. And I have a program that can help you identify what's emotionally incomplete and create a space for you to let go and heal. So regaining your identity and moving forward means taking action to complete any unfinished business related to a loss so that it no longer controls you. After all, it's about your life, your health, and your happiness. So, thank you for joining me today on Nourish and Flourish. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need it. And if you're ready to take the next step in your healing journey, then check out my program, which I'll link below. So until next time, remember, you have the power to heal and thrive. And I will see you in my next video when it's ready, where I've been asked to talk about preparing for empty nest.